Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today. I've got a Hitmonkey deck for you, the new Season Pass card. I will be trying it out in a bounce deck, which it should just be really good in bounce, right? Hitmonkey, you can play it basically for 6 points with Mysterio, bounce it back into your hand and then get even more value with it later on. So in theory, a really powerful card. We'll see if in practice it ends up being that way. But yeah, I've not got too much to say about this deck. It's very similar to the Jeff Hoogland bounce deck that I sort of played in the past, and I have a video already on. Now with that Hitmonkey edition, I have a Shang-Chi in the deck as well to help against those big tool units, maybe Shuri decks. You could play Valkyrie if you prefer. Could work quite well here. I do like Valkyrie as a card, but gonna be going with a Shang-Chi for a bit more consistency, I guess you could say, on that tool removal. So let's go real quick through the cards. We have the Hood, Bast, Iceman, 1-cost cards. They're all very integral for bounce, and they're the key ones, I think. You can play Korg, you can play Ant-Man if you want, but I really like this package. The Iceman disruption is always nice, and then of course Bast boosting up everything is really powerful with Hitmonkey especially. Getting it to 3 strength initially can be super strong. We've also got Angela in there as another 2-cost alongside the Hitmonkey, so those are sort of your powerful 2-cost cards which you will play potentially earlier on in the game. Angela, of course, you can play units into it and bounce them out, double that value that you can get on her. Hitmonkey, you can do Mysterio plus Hitmonkey turn 4, for example, and then bounce it with Beast turn 5. That typically is the best time to play Hitmonkey turn 4, when you can then follow up with the Beast afterwards. You can also save Hitmonkey, though, for the final turn and just play it with a bunch of stuff that you've discounted with the Beast. So there's a bit of flexibility there, and it should work very nicely. We've got Beast and Falcon to bounce units around, of course, and to add value to our Bishop, which we also have alongside Mysterio. That's another nice little combo that works very well, both cards benefiting greatly when buffed by Bast. Of course, Mysterio will get 3 power on all of the copies when Bast has hit it. We have Killmonger in the deck, which might seem a bit weird when we have all these 1-cost cards, but the idea is you can bounce the 1-cost cards into your hand and then, of course, play Killmonger afterwards, or potentially Killmonger, all of your 1-costs, then coming in the same turn as long as you sequence it correctly. That can be a really surprising and powerful play. We also have Shang-Chi in there, as I already mentioned, for tool removal, and Chavez for the deck to become more consistent, to get our Hitmonkey combos going a bit more, our Bast and that sort of stuff to be more reliable. So this might not be the best or the most sort of juiced up Hitmonkey that you can achieve. You can definitely do better with 0-cost cards or maybe with Sarah, but I think it just slides very nicely into this archetype, as I'm sure a lot of you are already aware. It just should be a very good fit and a good card here. So let's jump into some games and see how it plays. Here we go. Okay, we've got Sakaar being a thing. That's not super helpful. We can always play Hood, though, on the off chance that, you know, Falcon comes down, gives us the bounce. Should be fine. And getting Bishop out early isn't a bad thing either, so Sakaar is not the end of the world. It's going to be reality stoned away. I hope I don't get rocks here. Oh god. I don't, right? Because I didn't play a card. No worries then. X Mansion. I think that's the featured location at the moment, right? So what do we want to do here? We're up against Thanos, which means Killmonger is hopefully gonna, you know, do some work, get some stuff done. I can probably just play the Hood now, go for the Bishop after, on the off chance that I draw another 1-cost card. I'll probably want to kill the Hood, get rid of it. Space Stone coming down, okay. I mean, so far it's looking pretty okay. We haven't drawn Hitmonkey yet, but that's fine. Oh, never mind, there he is. So this should be quite powerful, I'm imagining, with Shuri's Lab. Might want to go with the Snap here now that we've drawn this card, although without Beast, the value is not 100% there. But okay, maybe they're going to kill their own stones yet. That looks to be the play. Makes sense. So if we draw into Beast, we can potentially get some really nice Hitmonkey value going, particularly with Shuri's Lab. If we don't, then gonna kind of have to make do with relatively normal bounce activities. Shang-Chi is going to be really good on Shuri's Lab, to be fair. Should we just go with perhaps a Killmonger here? It's only turn 4, so we're not in a massive rush. I could hit Monkey Mysterio and try to draw the Beast, but I think since we don't have it in hand, just going Killmonger here is fine. Opponent's going to play Killmonger as well anyway. But this way we do manage to snipe the Power Stone at least. That's kind of cool. Right now we're looking to be in an okay spot. I might want to snap, to be honest. I mean, there's always the concern of death coming in, right? How many cards can I play with the Hitmonkey if I really want to go crazy? Kind of can't do that, right? Because of the Shang. Maybe the Mysterio Hitmonkey line is destined for the end of the game, and for now we just go with Shang plus Iceman, for example. We can shuffle the rocks in at this point, that's fine. I mean, this should be quite good for me. I think I'll snap on it. We're going to play a good chunk of units at the end. Yeah, they're gonna actually retreat there. We'll go into the next game. So we've got Bast in hand. I love to see that. Always love to see a Bast. Falcon as well. Lets us bounce it. So you can never be sad about that combo. Gives you early game options and the option to sort of just do it again if that's something that you prefer. Okay. Gonna be a bit of Thanos. People like their Thanos decks. I actually pinned Thanos in the shop, so soon it will be my time to shine, I suppose. Kind of encouraged just to skip on this turn, honestly. I could play Mysterio to just get it on the board. I don't hate it necessarily, but it's mana efficient. I guess I'll do it because of the mana efficiency. I don't have another turn to play. It does just restrict the value I can get from Bishop and Angela later, which is kind of not a great thing. I'd love to see a Killmonger in this spot. I think the fact that they've played Soulstone and Power Stone means they're a bit less likely to have possible Killmonger themselves, or, you know, way to get rid of the stones. See what X-Mansion brings our way. Hopefully something not terrible. Okay, we get a She-Hulk. And they get a Brood. Oh my goodness, that's pretty hopeless for the opponent. I don't really like this as a feature location. I mean, it adds just a lot of randomness to the games, I feel like. Maybe that's the idea. There's always a chance they can kill the stones, so we don't want to go too crazy. Maybe I'll play a Kingpin here. I should probably go with the snap, because this obviously favors me. Yeah, we're just going to get another retreat there. Right, another game. TVA going to be the one this time around. Usually a pretty good location for bounce. We can... I remember my game against Jeff. Tournament game where you fucking TVA'd me. It was a bit rough, to say the least. Hoping I can sort of replicate the success that he had in that particular matchup. Bishop can be okay, but it would mean maybe Falcon is the play and then go for Killmonger, actually. And then play Mysterio at the end, or we can go for the Bishop line if that's making more sense. A bit of a weird one having Limbo and TVA active. It's like, there's a turn 7 this game? Or is there? Oh, okay, there might actually be, because of the Los Diablos base. So I think I will play the Bishop here just to remain a bit flexible. I don't want to lose the game all of a sudden if I, you know, play as if it's definitely a TVA game when it might not be. Okay, they're also playing in the right location. I wonder if this is a bot opponent. Might be. Don't see movement that often. I mean, it might not be. Either way, it will be a very short game. Kind of have to play the Mysterio. It's like a bit too much value. I suppose it's not even that much better than Killmonger, but it is technically still better. This should be good to win a lot of the time. I'm going to snap. And we'll see what we can do here. Okay. Gonna just be a cloak. Yeah, nothing, nothing too scary there. We've got the goods. Got what it takes to take down a random little bit of movement without too much trouble. Well, bounce should be pretty favored on that location regardless of what you're playing against, so we'll take a nice win. Just going to be a Misty Knight turn 1. I wonder if this is Patriot deck. I'm tempted to just float my hand here because Falcon doesn't do a huge amount, right? Okay, shocker, so this is pretty much confirmed Patriot deck at this point. Drawn my Hit Monkey, which is really nice. We can maybe go for just a turn 4 Mysterio Hit Monkey play, which is something you really do want to do a fair amount of the time, I think, with this deck. Angela is tempting as well. Thing is, I want to do this turn 5, I want to be playing Beast for the Hit Monkey, so I think here, yeah, looks pretty good for me. The opponent has snapped, which is a bit scary. Kind of makes you wonder if they have a Wave or a Sandman. It's a bit weird to run that in a Patriot deck. I wonder if they're just snapping because they've got, you know, good cards. Probably that's the reason, right? So next turn, probably play Beast. I'll want to try to save the Killmonger for the end of the game, most likely, because it's like a... I'm so silly. I forgot Bifrost moves everything. I have done this very incorrectly. But... not the end of the world, honestly. Yeah, that was a bit silly of me. I forgot that this would move and be blocked and I wouldn't be able to Beast. Goodness me, my plans have been ruined. I'll probably just go for an Angela Hood play now then. in that case. I mean, we still got pretty great value from this card, so I can't be too sad about it. And in all honesty, the Killmonger at the end will probably come as a big surprise. Hopefully will get us the win. The real Mysterio is in the mid, which is sort of not what we would love. But the opponent will have initiative here, which is really good. Makes my Killmonger extremely powerful. That being said, I don't have very much to go alongside it. I could play the Beast, but yeah, I really messed it up a bit here, didn't I? If we assume they're going to have an Ultron, which they probably will, right? Then Killmonger will be winning, so perhaps we should just do something like this. It's probably our best play. It's not amazing, but let's see it. It is just going to be an Ultron. I think I've got that beat with my current placement of units. The Killmonger really coming in clutch there, sort of saving me from my silly mistakes. I'm a bit of a silly guy sometimes, is what it is. Do we even get the tie in the right? I think we do, don't we? So, yeah. Killmonger into Patriot, obviously going to be a very good thing. Perhaps I was not aggressive enough with my snap there, but I'll take 4 cubes. Let's try to get one more game. I want to properly show off the hit monkey power, but it's proving to be a little difficult. Do I play Hood here? Probably I do. And then go Angela. And maybe play Demon. Hit monkey Mysterio combo in hand. I've been getting a lot of bots today, unfortunately. It's made it very tricky for me to get good footage. I don't know what to do about that, really. Maybe have a suggestion in the comments. Should I just show you more bot games? I don't know what to do, really, because I'm aware that they're not the most exciting. This is a shame that we get Hellfire Club here. It's not good for my Angela, really. I suppose I just go Iceman, Falcon, though, regardless. And probably go for that hit monkey next turn, although we'll have to see how things are looking. It's annoying that I can't play in Plunder Castle. It's going to mean that hit monkey on the... You know, it's also taking away my hit monkey value a little bit. Although the Widow's Bite sort of helps me out. Do we want to just sort of merge all of our dudes over there, perhaps? If I want big hit monkey value, then I do it like this. Maybe I'll draw a Beast. That would be nice for me. Kind of like this play. Leaves us open to having some points because of Clintar on the left, while also giving me a pretty, you know, a decent 6 power hit monkey. We do draw Bast as well, which is a pretty solid option. Honestly, I think I just play out the demons and the Mysterio and say, you know what, I'm going to play Chavez at the end, and I don't think you're going to be able to beat that. To be fair, Killmonger is a real threat here, so I'm going to play Mysterio on the right, I think, anticipating the Killmonger, and perhaps even the Bast in addition, yeah. We know we're playing Chavez at the end. I'm assuming it's a Sarah coming here, or something like that. Not exactly a mystery as to where my points are going to be going, though. And Killmonger is just pretty devastating. I'm fairly certain it'll be enough for them with Killmonger hit monkey in the right, but let's see. Okay, here it comes. It's going to be Darkhawk Killmonger, which is... I'm not sure. Is that enough? I guess it might be with the bishop value ticking. Oh, it's enough to tie, I believe. No way. Actually, a very close game. I thought they had it for sure, to be honest, with the Killmonger that we knew would probably come, but nice little win there to finish things up, I would say. Thanks guys very much for watching. The power of Hitmonkey is sort of there. I didn't get to do any proper great bounce shenanigans, but I think it's a nice card to have in this deck, and I'm a big fan of bounce in general, as you probably know. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe as always for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.